before it's too late. Have you ever got to that point when you went through the counter, you went to where you was going to buy something or get something, and you got there too late? You're a day too late and $1 too short. Well, I was working with someone just the other day, and she's been smoking for 40 years. She's got an oxygen bottle. She is wheezing, and she wants to help quit smoking. Unfortunately, she still smokes. And of course, my thinking is, she's got stage 4 cancer, lungs are bad. I think it's too late. But what I can do is help you transition to make peace with your body, make peace with what's going on, make peace with your past. Because the truth is, there are some things you can change and some things you can't change. Some things you're just going to have to accept. Now, how many times have I heard this, Robert? Robert, I wish I would have known you 20 years ago. My life wouldn't be so messed up. And I clearly said, well, 20 years ago, I was just as messed up as you are. I've seen some people here who have a lot of emotional issues, a lot of emotional experiences, had abuse and trauma. And they keep saying, I'm going to get started. I'm going to get started. And it's been 9 years and never got started. Unfortunately, how the brain works, it captures experiences, it creates belief systems, it creates ideologies, and it continues to use it on you until one of two things will happen. Either it'll destroy you, speed up your death, or you'll outgrow it. A lot of people don't outgrow. So it reminds me of a woman. I mean, it's a really bizarre story, and it's a really true story. This woman's been seeing me. She'd been seeing me for, weeks, and one day she brought her friend with her. And her friend was sitting over here, and I was working here and on her and working on memories and stuff. And her friend goes, "Do the big one." And she started crying. "No, I can't do the big one." I said, "You don't have to tell me what the big one is. You don't have to say anything about what the big one is at all." And so we started working on the big one without me knowing content. And towards the end, she said, "Well, this is what happened, Robert. I was 17 years old. I got pregnant, and they put me in a home for unwed mothers. And at 17, they took my baby away from me. And ever since she was 17, for over 20 years or so, 30 years, this has been a major emotional hurt for her. The shame, embarrassment, humiliation, guilt. Then she left the session. And the next week she came, she said, "Robert, I'm moving. I'm moving to Louisiana." I said, "Why are you moving?" She said, "I found my baby. My baby's been looking for me. And she's pregnant, and she's going to give birth to a baby as well." So, of course, you think about this. Had she not gone, had she not was even brave enough to go to the memory that hurt her, that had impacted her, she would not be in Louisiana right now. She would not be enjoying a daughter and a granddaughter. She'd still be alone and single. She's like so many other people that I've seen that, here it is, they come in, they're ill, they got fibromyalgia, ME, they've got PTSD, they've got all kinds of stuff, and they're so scared, and yet they're so afraid to go there. And of course, you know how it works. You go to the therapies and you try this and you go to talk, and you feel like you want to kill yourself after it's over with. You've tried all these things and it's really, really, really bad. And so you get to the point where I give up. Why try? Nothing works for me, because you go into places that don't know how to create changes. And so one of the things I discovered is that if you know how to change the resource, which is the cause, which is mainly memory, and how you represent memories, it doesn't change the past. Whatever you change in your head doesn't change the past. It just sets you free from what you do inside yourself to yourself. So, we talk about, death, pain, hurt, and let's look at statistics. 252,000 people die a year of diabetes. Has a lot to do with what you put in your mouth. Obesity, 324,000 people die because of obesity. heart disease. 70,000 plus people die from drug overdose. 440,000 people die in a hospital with hospital errors. Now, if you look at this, each one of these are related to the number one driving force in the world, and it's avoiding what you don't want. So if you have emotional hurts and you're not dealing with your emotional hurts, it makes you sick. If you're not dealing with your emotional hurts and your fears and your emotional traumas in and around food and coping skills, you'll be eating way beyond your desirability that you need for your body. You eat and eat elite. Alcoholism, avoiding your emotions, drug, avoiding your emotions, cancer, avoiding your emotions. Even research shows people who are diagnosed with cancer has had a major emotional trauma up to 18 months prior to that. Has a major impact. Childhood experiences impacts our health today. And yet the childhood experiences are just recordings on the cortexes. Knowing how to change and make peace with your past sets you free. And the only reason why I'm saying all this stuff, because, that woman who came to see me, I thought, God, had you started 20 years ago or 10 years ago or last week, there could be hope. But see, once you jump off the edge of the cliff, all there is down. So I can't tell you how much important it is for when I see someone who's running from their own heads, running from what's going on, running from the emotional hurts, and so scared, there is a way out. There is a way out, and that's learning to take control, And I created eutaptics, FasterEFT, and I have trainings all around the world. I've got online trainings with a lot of people who can't even travel, who are so sick in bed, so afraid to leave their home, they can go and watch You Can Change Yourself. Or they can come to a live seminar, and I have a Heal Your Body seminar coming up in Vegas in August. I got a level 1, You Can Change Yourself, also in Vegas in September. Also we have level 1 in Germany, and also You Can Heal Yourself in Romania this year. One of the things that I just find interesting, because I know this works. I see it works. I work with people all the time. You've tested it. You know it works. But what is it keeping you from stepping forward and moving into the next level? Because, my trainings, I've set it up to where you heal yourself. You work on yourself. You get sessions on yourself. You create your best friends. Your best friends will be in the seminar, and you guys will help each other. When you're having a bad day, or you have an experience where you want to choke your husband or your wife, and you have a session and you clean it up, and now you're in love again. Or you're having emotional trauma or a tough time with changes in life. Your kids are leaving, your parents are dying, or something happens. There's a lifeline where you call your buddy up. You both do a session together because you've been trained how the brain works, how to write the story, how to rewrite the story, and set yourself free. It's create a community who cares for each other, a community who wants to make a difference in the world. And as you move along each level, you get a better life. Your life improves. We can see the pictures before and after. There's a total difference in those who have attended level 1, kept working and moved through, and then look at them level 4. Their life is better. They look better. They act better. They're emotionally healthier. And one of the practitioners has said, Aaron said, Robert, I'm so thankful that you made us practice and do the accountabilities, do the rehearsals and playing, because that's what healed me. That's what changed me. And of course, I believe that people who help each other all grow together. And I believe healthy people create healthier people. That means if you have a healthy mindset, you have creating a healthier clients. And so, just like Jean Erickson, she didn't want to heal anybody. She didn't work on anybody. She had enough problems of her own. She had a laundry list of all kinds of ailments and illnesses and diseases. And at some point, with all the sessions, she had lots of sessions working on herself, changing your head. The best place to invest your money is in between your ears, which is in your mind. And at some point, she says, I really love this work, and I'm so glad I did everything to be a practitioner. So I just want to encourage you guys, keep working on yourself. Come to the training, it works. Come and meet your best friend who will help you. keep growing and your life gets better. Your relationships will get better. Your health will get better. Your finances can get better. Everything will get better once you learn how to take control of yourself. Love yourself, like yourself, from within yourself. Because what you do inside yourself, you do to other people. People who hurt you also were hurt. Your parents loved you the only way they knew how. You need to learn to love you in a better way by changing your past, the pains and hurts that you have. I just want to give a big thank you to all you guys, and good to see you, Kim Brown, and she's had a major life changes in her life as well. This is a coping skill that helps you move through life, make life easier. It extends the quality of your life too. So anyway, so this is Robert Jean here in the great state of Oklahoma. We've got a new seminar coming up, level 2 coming up here in on the 27th, I believe. And on the weekend, we do have, I believe it's a relationship seminar. So if you'd like to come to that, you can buy one, get one free. So you can bring somebody with you so you can help that as well. So I just really want to thank you guys for being here, and also learn, keep working on yourself, keep moving forward. And by the way, who's a trans monkey? We're all trans monkeys. If you don't know what a trans monkey is, a trans monkey is a person who automatically responds to their internal world and not even know why. So what you want to do, the quality of your life, the trans monkey's life, is determined by the memories in which it holds. And these become autonomic, auto responses without even consciously knowing why you do what you do. Learn how to take control. This is Robert. Talk to you later. Peace.